some communities, the transition of power comes with some concern. NBC's Gadi Schwartz traveled to Tucson, Arizona for that story.
Like hundreds of thousands across the country, Perla Barraza was a student with a secret and a constant fear. One day during high school, she was asked for her Social Security number.
I just looked at the paper and I was like, what do I do?
Holding back tears, she approached a teacher.
I was like crying and I was just like, I'm illegal. And I believed that about myself. I thought that I was an illegal human being.
But Perla was lucky. After giving information about her history and her family, she qualified for the Deferred Action Childhood Arrival program created by President Obama. She's now a working mom and a college student, but the program, known as DACA, is in the crosshairs of President-elect Donald Trump.
You'll rescind the Dream Act executive order, DACA.
We have to make a whole new set of standards.
But many of the over 700,000 recipients of DACA, like University of Arizona freshman Maria Gracia Guillo, now fear that the information they gave could be used as the beginnings of a deportation registry that could rip families apart.
I just feel like it will impact my family tremendously, and if it were like my fault. Yeah.
So you're worried that because you signed up for DACA, your mom could be deported?
Yes.
That's your biggest worry?
That's my biggest worry, yeah.
Across town, another community fears a different kind of registry.
There are going to be some significant changes.
The Muslim community of Tucson now holding informational meetings to prepare for what may come. Maqsood Ahmad has lived in the United States for 42 years. He's a family man and a small business owner who used to identify with the Republican Party. Now he sees Trump's statements about Muslims as red flags.
When the leaders start talking about it repeatedly, when the talk shows nonstop bombard the airwaves with this stigma that the Muslims are bad, it takes its toll. You start wondering, even your closest friend that you are working with may be feeling this way.
Rula Khalidi became a nurse after the 9/11 attacks. She and her community have worked hand in hand with Christians and Jews to help those in need for years. She says when Trump started talking about a registry, her friends of other faiths began to reach out.
A friend of mine who is a Jewish rabbi and called me and said, I want you to know that if there is a registry, that my family and I will register as Muslim.
And as the inauguration approaches, she is uncertain about the future of the country she calls home.
Islam is part of America, and Muslims are part of America, and we belong here. So when people shout, go back home, whether it's to us or our children or the dreamers and the DACA kids, America is our home. We don't know, they don't know anything else but America.
For today, Gadi Schwartz, NBC News, Tucson, Arizona.
Hello Today fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.